died in the explosion at Horizon Biofuels in Fremont. The Dodge County Sheriff's Office confirms they found a man's body inside around noon today. His two daughters still missing. The mission is no longer a rescue effort. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Mastery.
And I'm Jacqueline Fernandez. Crews say there's no timeline on how long the recovery process will last. We still don't know what caused the blast. This morning, Fremont fire officials said the building is still on fire, further hampering the process. This afternoon, our crews could see flames coming out through a hole in the side of the structure. You can see that right here. Fremont's mayor says they're not aware of any environmental issues, though, from this explosion.
We believe this time that the employee was there in the building. The two children were there just waiting for him to get off to go to a doctor's appointment.
We're still working to learn the victims' names at this time. Officials are evaluating the building's structural integrity out of fear it may collapse.
As the recovery process unfolds, there are still all sorts of questions about how something like this could have happened.
First Alert 6, Andrew Pfeiffer joins us live in the studio now. Andrew, you've been working to understand this investigative process. Can you kind of work us through this a bit?
Absolutely, Brian and Jacqueline. I talked to the state fire marshal's office this afternoon. They have 4 people on site investigating the cause of the explosion. At this point, they have not given us any indication as to what that might be. I also spoke with a fire safety expert this afternoon about the blast. Sherry Wilson has more than 30 years of experience with the Dallas Fire Department. She spoke about key points she's considered, including what Horizon's Biofuels manufactured, and told me based on her experience, after an initial explosion, dust could cause another blast.
For these types of events, to have an initial explosion, and what that does is it disrupts the dust and it disperses it even more in a confined space. And then the next explosion is even a bigger explosion. It's a worse explosion.
Again, the state's fire marshal's office has not given any indication as to what may have caused the explosion, but we'll bring you that information as soon as there are any developments. I also spoke with a member from OSHA. They tell me they are investigating, but will not release any information until their investigation is complete. By law, they have up to 6 months to do so. In the studio, Andrew Pfeiffer, First Alert 6.
Andrew, thanks. As the Fremont community waits for answers, they're taking up time to lend a hand to those working on the front lines. Using their energy for that at the Fremont Nazarene Church, they're living out their mission to serve others. We're told they've collected more than 50 cases of water, Gatorade, and snacks. Church's pastor says the donations have come from neighbors, grocery stores, even restaurants.
We just want to come alongside first responders and families that are affected by this tragedy and just be able to love on them and not only be a place for supplies to be gathered now, but also just in the long haul.
The church has paused taking donations today while they wait to hear exactly where those need to go. If you still want to make a donation, you're encouraged to take it to the sheriff's office.
Now, we're told last night's rain did not impact the recovery effort, so some good news there. Some roads in the area, though, still closed as crews continue their work. We have all you need to know on our website. That's firstalert6.com.